right, let's look at multiply decimals now. That one only has 4 questions on it, and I'm going to work problems 2 and 3. Number 1 is really easy, so I think you can work that one on your own. And number 4, that's really not too bad. It looks scarier than it actually is. So number 2, oops, let's label this real quick. Multiply decimals. Number 2 says 3 98 hundredths times 54 hundredths. Notice that there is a decimal in front of the number. Now, we didn't put a 0 in front of the decimal, but really we probably should have. But when you're multiplying decimals, if there's a 0 in front of the decimal, you can actually drop that off. Why? Because we're going to treat these as though they are whole numbers. So instead of writing 3 and 98 hundredths, I'm going to write 398. And instead of writing 54 hundredths, I'm going to write 54. When you multiply, the decimals don't need to line up. Now, in this case, they actually do on their own, and that's fine. But you don't ever need to force them to line up when you're multiplying. Only when you're adding and subtracting, which is not what we're doing. We are multiplying decimals. So I like to just throw the decimal away so that I don't accidentally make them line up. Now, 4 times 8, that's 32. The 2 goes down and the 3 goes up. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 3 more makes 39. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 3 more makes 15. Done with these numbers that I carried, and I'm done with this number. Now, my next digit starts in the tens place, so my answer needs to start in the tens place. 5 times 8 is 40. The 0 goes down and the 4 goes up. 5 times 9 is 45, plus 4 more makes 49. And then 5 times 3 is 15, plus 4 more, that's 19. And so now we have these two products that we need to add together. Okay, 2 and nothing is 2, 9 and nothing is 9, 5 and 9 is, sorry, I just had a thought about something. Okay. Sorry, my brain just kind of shut down for a second there. Anyway, that's 14. And 1 and 1 make 2. 2 and 9 make 11. 1 and 1 make 2. Okay, so now we can put the decimals back in. There was one right here and one right here. In my problem, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 digits behind the decimals. So my answer needs to have 1, 2, 3, 4 digits behind the decimal. It's that easy. You just figure out what your product is, and then you figure out how many numbers are behind decimals in the problem, and that's how many numbers need to be behind the decimal in your answer. We have 4 here, so we're having 4 here. Let's go ahead and work number 3. I'll try to keep my brain going this time. That one says 12 and 6/10 times 4. Again, we're throwing out the decimal, so it doesn't matter if they line up or not. We're pretending like that's 126 times 4. Okay, here we go. 4 times 6 is 24. The 4 goes down and the 2 goes up. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 more makes 10. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 more makes 5. Okay, so our decimal was here. We did have another one technically here, but there's nothing behind it, so I'm not going to worry about it. We have one number behind the decimal in my problem, so there needs to be one number behind the decimal in my product. So just like we saw with adding and subtracting, you can look at the whole numbers. That's the stuff in front of the decimal. So we have this 12 here and this 4 here. And we can multiply those together and we would get 48. 48 is really close to 50, so I know that my answer makes sense. If I forgot to put the decimal in and I did 12 times 4 and I said 12 times 4 is 48, is that close to 504? No, it's not. I must have forgotten a step somewhere. My answer is not logical. So always ask yourself if your answer is logical. And that's how you do it. Go ahead and work numbers 1 and 4 on your own.